Hey guys, Curse here with you today. Today I'm going over the KT tape. So as far as how to kind of put this on, I am by no means a expert at this. If you have specific body parts, specific uses or needs for this, I would definitely go online and find somebody that actually knows what we're talking about. And if I'm not mistaken, on their website they have an actual doctor on there telling you how to do it properly. I believe they, again, I could be wrong on this, but I looked at it years ago and maybe it changed, maybe it's a different website. But I do know if you go online, you can find lots of stuff on this. If you have shoulder injuries, elbow injuries, knee, ankle, I mean, pretty much anything you think of, you can find some expert online telling you how to use this properly. But just to give you a very, very, very basic beginner level idea of how this works. So this one here, it does have these individual strips. So I'll just give you an idea of it. On pretty much any joint that is injured, so I'm just going to use my wrist as an example because it's right here in front of us, pretty easy for everybody to see. So if I want my wrist to stay straight, which would be the basic idea if you're taping something up, I don't want to start like this. I generally want to start with it bent. Again, I'm not an expert, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I start by tearing it in the middle. This way, I can pull a little piece of that backing up and kind of put a little crease in it. That way, that doesn't fold back in on itself. Do the same thing here. So now, I have it right here in the middle, torn, and I'm going to bend my wrist, figure out the placement of where I want it. Again, maybe about there, just so that way it doesn't interfere with my hand or my knuckles. And let's see here. Again, I'm not an expert by any means here. So, getting it on there, I'm getting that middle part on. So finally, I got that part on there. Give this a few little rubs just to get it stuck. So now I'm going underneath, and again, I'm keeping this bent as much as I can. And I'm pulling this. If you watch the websites and stuff, they'll tell you an actual like percentage. It's like 70%, 60%. Again, that's very technical. I'm just showing you like a beginner's level stuff here. So kind of very gently pulling it. Again, add a little bit of tension here. You see how I slightly stretch it. And that way it sticks. And then this last little part, I can just pull this off. And then now, from what I remember, the experts will take this part here and massage the top of the tape. And if I remember correctly, the heat of this would actually kind of activate the glue. So that way it sticks on there. And then now, got the same thing up here. So just got to get that off. Again, I got a little crease in here, but again, I'm not perfect by any means here. And there's your basic idea. So now, since I did put that tension there, that slight elastic, that slight tension I put in there will kind of gradually pull that up. So you see when I bend it, you can see slight little creases in here, slight little wrinkles. So that is just kind of keeping it wanting to go up. So again, don't take my unexpert opinion. Get online, Google it, go to the website, find out how to do it properly. But there's a very basic idea. This thing, for me, it will generally stay on here for a couple days. Obviously, I put on my hair here, so that's not going to stay on as well. But it will generally stay on for a couple days with no real issues. I can shower with this. I can wash my hands with it. And obviously, again, you're washing your hands, you're getting soap and everything. You're going to slowly start eating away at that glue underneath. But this is a staple in our house. Again, I get lots of injuries. I hurt my shoulders, hurt my knees, my ankles. And just putting this thing on here at all tends to help. And if I remember correctly also, just having this on here is supposed to draw some of the blood flow to your skin. Any type of extra blood flow to an injury is going to be helpful. But there's how I put it on. Again, don't take my unexpert opinion or advice here. Just give you a basic idea so you kind of see the kind of beginning level stuff, how this stuff works here. Again, it comes in a huge roll. So you have plenty on here, or it comes with plenty. And let me give you, well, 20 strips. So this particular packaging has 20 strips. So let me give you one more shot of the packaging and one more shot at my arm and the tape here before we go.